Hey, this is Tenzin, and I'm doing the first of the week two assignment comparing two different technologies. The two different technologies I'll be comparing are Ruby and Python. I'm personally interested in those just because I've heard them being thrown around a lot, especially working in tech, and it seems that a lot of developers specialize in one of those two. So I wanted to break it up into kind of three easy to digest sections to helped as I went and did research. The first being how easy is the language to learn, kind of the two being the applications and problems that each language solves for, and then the third being the type of websites that have been built with these specific languages. So what I've seen so far is that Python seems to top the list in terms of the easiest language to learn. That being so because it's more direct and kind of easily accessible for beginners, and there's tons of documentation out there for people to take a look at. On the flip side, Ruby has a framework called Ruby on Rails that allows people to kind of get assimilated faster, and that also has a great community, kind of welcoming to beginners, and is really great for kind of getting into web development. So moving into kind of the types of problems that each language solves. From what I've seen is that if you want to solve a specific problem, it's you can solve it with either. It's mainly just a matter of preference on the language you're more familiar with. That said, Ruby is generally better for web development, and Python seems to be better in kind of more numeric applications. And I've seen Python being used a lot in kind of data science and more kind of big data driven applications. So that's interesting to learn. The types of websites and applications that I've seen them in. The largest one, and as a customer of ours at the company I work at, is Twitter. But kind of an interesting move there where they started on Ruby on Rails, but because of the scale, and of course, Twitter is massive, they needed to move off of that. And that's what I've seen, kind of a trend being that once you get to a certain scale, Ruby on Rails is not necessarily fast enough to be able to keep up with the demand of the many millions of users coming through. Other websites on Ruby are Airbnb and GitHub. And on the Python side, Pinterest, Instagram, I believe Google's built out on Python too. I'd have to double check that. And on the media side, Washington Post. So yeah, I hope the format of this was correct. I wasn't 100% sure, but hope this was informative and look forward to the feedback. Thank you. Bye.